Hi. The objective of this particular video is really for me to find out what you, as a retiree, wants. What you want out of life. What you'd like to have happen. You might be coming up for retirement. You might already be retired. But fairly recently I joined an Australian organisation known as COTA, C-O-T-A, Council of the Aging. It's a government-run organisation, mostly made up of volunteers, and I put my hand up to be one of their speakers and have presented to an audience of probably 30 people, 35 people, along with a financial advisor. I did the first half, the first 30 minutes, and he did the second half. And questions were asked. Now, I've been placing these videos on retirement, as you probably know, for about 21 months now, and have picked up probably thousands of comments. And I've been able to categorise them generally into three areas. Those who are coming up for retirement and are worried about whether they can afford it. Those who say they're going to stay in their job and go out feet first. And those who are already retired and say to themselves, Tom, I wish I'd done it earlier. But they're generalisations. Each of you is an important person unto his or herself. You know what you really want out of your retirement. The way you'd like to spend your life. The way you'd like to occupy yourself. Whatever that purpose might be, that particular purpose that you want to undertake before you leave the earth feet first, so to speak. So I'd like to know how you feel about your retirement. And I would welcome you to put your comments down so that I can make notes of them and get an even deeper perspective into what you want. I know the sort of person I am. I've just done a sort of psych test actually, which categorises me pretty well down to a T, the sort of person I am. But this particular survey pointed out that these 5 particular qualities that I have in my life, in that particular order, amongst the 34 qualities which are worked at, each of us is one person in 133 million. So we're all different. We're virtually all different. There's only one person in 133 million people, apparently, who are exactly the same as us, or close enough to be. But I'm diverting a bit. What I'd like is your comments, because I know that each person has different views, and quite possibly conflicting views, on the pros and cons of being retired. So if you could write them down as comments, and the next time I tune in, I can look at those comments and maybe broaden my own scope of being able to understand what retirees and people coming up for retirement across a wide spectrum really want. Of course, I'll probably be able to bring it down to certain generalisations. We all tend to do that. But if you do that, likes are wonderful, smiley faces are wonderful, even comments, even people clicking on, puts the figures up, makes me feel good. But the real important point is here, if I'm to do this job with COTA as best I can, I need to know how you feel about your life in retirement.